Very good evening, sir. Yeah, I'm doing fine. How about you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. And I think we are very first meeting. We should introduce each other. I'd like to introduce myself. As well as you can see my name on your screen. My name is Krishna Malik. And I hail from West Bengal, but I live in Hyderabad for personal job. And I am doing a private limited company as a computer engineer. And if I talk about my qualification concept, I have done graduation and also done BTech. And I like to talk different people and I like to travel. That's all about me. Thank you so much. And I'd like I'd like to know introduce yourself.
Of course. As you know, my name is Nishu Gupta, and I'm a resident of Punjab. Basically, my hometown is in UP, but last 20 years, I'm here in Punjab with my family. I see. I just did my graduation in English literature. Also, hold a certificate of IELTS exam. If I talk about my hobbies in my downtime, I prefer to engage myself in English environment where I could practice with people because nowadays I'm just focusing on my improvement. I'm trying to be consistent. I have forgot my all hobbies nowadays because I just want to enhance my communication by hook and crook. This is this is my hobby nowadays.
Yeah.
Generally, hobby is dancing. I'm a passionate to dance, to be honest. I'm passionate to dance. I especially love Punjabi, Bhangra and Gidda. So this is,
Yeah. Thank you so much. Good to know you. Yeah, I'm very happy to connect with you. And I was thinking I have to connect with anyone because since morning I was busy. My mom, she's not okay. She's suffering fever, still 15 days. That's why I had to go to outside. And right now I'm free and I'm thinking that okay, I have to connect with anyone. So I have seen your message. I'm thinking that okay, I have to connect. It's very important. So yeah, now we have connected, and I'm very curious to know your about your English journey.
actually, I have shared so many time my English journey. I started back in 2020 when it was lockdown period, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I just started reluctantly. I just learned this language as a compulsion. Though I had an interest, but I had a very bit interest in English language, but I was compelled. Why? Because I was supposed to sit for IELTS exam. For that was quite much in IELTS exam completely in English, right? So I started learning with the help of some institute, right? And that institute, I was not learning very seriously, but one girl, she just ignited my passion. She mocked at me. Why? Because one day our teacher, he just assigned some topic to describe, and as I was a very beginner in this language, and it was very difficult to describe anything in English into apart from introduction, right? So I like took it a heart and I challenged myself somehow I have to learn this language. I just want to prove that I can also learn this language. And the girl, she was also not good, but she mocked at me very just smirkly. She just very awkwardly, like it made me felt so demotivated. I felt so embarrassed in my groups and in front of the teacher. So to be honest, I left my institute on the spot. I did go next day to my institute and I decided to learn by self. I saw YouTube videos to learn this language throughout the day religiously. I watch so many English content, grammar videos, listening, so many things I just watched, I consumed in English, right? So that I could learn this language. And gradually I came up with so many platform, like on WhatsApp someone advised me to join, someone shared one link of group, and I joined that group where I started my practice with the people on audio call, right? And it helped me
Mhm.
to boost up my confidence. I like accustomed to learn with people. I was quite confident, but when it comes to speak or in face to face, when it was opportunity to face to face, I pull myself back.
When it comes to in public speaking, yeah.
So I felt so nervous, to be honest, and then I realized that now I have to confront this video. Right, and I asked people, could you make a video call session with me? I just want to enhance my communication. Though there were so many people, they, especially boys, they were making video calls each other. They were talking each other on video call. But I was feeling that I'm a girl. What if someone record my video and upload somewhere and they misuse it? So I had this phobia. And then in the group, like uh, so everyone, they say that our main motive is to enhance this conversation, enhance our language. So we are not here to pull
Right,
someone's leg or to use someone's video for their personal enjoyment. So then I realized, I think no one is bad as I'm thinking, so let's give a try to make a video call with people. So I talked on video call the only those people who were my acquaintance, whom I know very well. Apart from those, I never talked with anybody. But somehow I watching I was watching on YouTube, and then I did has a desire to have a conversation face to face, so that I could also upload on YouTube, right? So
mm,
one person recommended me on Skype, you can join Skype application where you can connect with the multiple people through video calls. So I thought it is a great way to interact, to kill my apprehensive, kill my nervousness in front of people. So it would be helpful.
okay.
Mind, and I started my in YouTube as well. I also upload my videos on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, good. It was good yesterday to learn English to enhance your communication skill and to grab this particular language. Okay, you have already mentioned that you are supposed to uh,
I
IELTS
I
exam, yeah?
yes,
So
yes.
you had complete you had qualified.
I qualified with overall 6 bands.
After that.
That I was very satisfied, staying at home, planning to restart my further education.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah, it was uh, maybe yeah, lack of practice and lack of time management, and everyone has
I
different
also
different minds.
know something from you. So when did you start your English journey?
Okay, I like to I would like to share my English journey. My English journey was very quite difficult when I was reading class 12, and when I have done graduation, I was not able to speak properly. I was not able to talk with anyone in this particular language. But when I came to Hyderabad, I realized that in our country, so many languages and so many culture. I was shocked how to connect uh, local people and Hyderabadi language. It's a very difficult language, Telugu language. I was not able to understand any single word in Telugu and Tamil. What should I do? What should I do? And one day, one of my friend called me and said that Krishna, uh, you can't speak properly Telugu and Tamil language. How to connect and how to talk with your employer and your sir. And I decided that okay, I have to learn English anyhow. One of my friends said that you can try. So I asked him how to try, how to know, how to speak, and how to join any online offline class to enhance my communication skill. And yeah, one of my friend informed me and joined me on online class. I tried so many time, and most of the online class they are starting with grammar and vocabs, little grammar sites. That rules already I knew, you know. But when it comes to in public speaking, when I go to outside and when I want to meet my some friend, how to interact, how to introduce myself, I didn't know. So one of my friend is Ramesh from Calcutta. He informed me download install to these apps. I didn't know hard about these apps. So when I installed these apps, first day I was talking three or four peoples. After that, I realized that okay, this process in these apps it's very useful for me, especially for me because at that time I was beginner. I didn't know anything, any single grammatical rules. So yeah, from that day, start my journey, and right now I have improved a lot, and I have learned three or four languages. I can speak Telugu, Tamil, and Hindi language. Absolutely, my mother tongue Bengali and a little bit English, whatever I am saying with you. I believe that any kind of language, any kind of no, I'm not talking about English language, any kind of activities if you have abundance of knowledge a little bit you can try you can speak and you can go anywhere because main thing is your target which level which level you have to achieve the target is main other thing is your passion and your dedication and your hard work everything is have to be ready to go to reach their target at least a target so yeah right now I'm very fortunate to this particular language and yeah nowadays I am used to uh, you know learn this particular language and yeah I am habitual to this particular language. I can talk, I can share, and I can speak with anyone because of my hard work and my compulsion and my target. So I think today I was busy since morning, so still now I am free because already I have mentioned my mom was not good. She is suffering fever and I traveled so many country purpose my job. I traveled to a three outside countries, Singapore, Dubai, and Malaysia. Purpose my job. I had to go to outside country. Recently, I have come from Singapore, and I was thinking that okay, without English, it's a very difficult to connect and talk to others person if you go to any other states. Mm, But English language, I think it's common. It's been common language. Nowadays everyone want to learn, everyone want to use, everyone want to try that how to improve their enhance, how to improve their vocabs, and the structure they want to try use their while speaking structure and vocabs. So nowadays I'm thinking that how to improve my vocabs and how to improve my structure, which is very important. Our communication skill and any kind of liberate what you want to share in front of people. So yeah, I'm very fortunate and right now I am talking with you. How's feeling?
Okay, that's great. That's great. So I think after a lot of practice, consistency, after so many hurdles, we are able to speak this language. Right.
Yeah, I faced so many problem, faced so many
Speaking
difficulty to learn English. Because when I get free time and when I get holiday, I go to my place town and I always try that speak English with my friends, speak English with my family because my family and my friends they are not ready to speak because their environment and the atmosphere it's not available to speak in English. So sometimes it was very difficult. Sometimes it will be very easy to understand them. Please tell English. Please learn English. Please join in offline class. Please speak in English because it will be very beneficial for your future life if you can speak very well. Only on nowadays I am thinking that okay, whatever I am doing, whatever I want to do in my future life it will be my next generation to improve their life. So nowadays I am thinking only on I am learning English for my next generation. I am improve my society because my society most of the people they are not able especially such opportunity to speak in Hindi English, and most of the people in my society they don't know how to speak. What is this value of English? Because they always believe that English is not important. If you go to office and outside country, that time English it's very important. And otherwise English is not very important because I think recently I have come from my village town and one of my friend I meet that and when I start speaking with him she started laughing on me. I didn't understand what is reason behind. So I asked him, why brother, why are you laughing me, why are you laughing me? He said that "Eh, is it proper time to speaking English with me? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Are you thinking that you are very educated person? No, no, no. It's my local area. You will supposed to speak in Hindi and Bangla, my native language. So I was shocked, when I started speaking English, they started laughing on me. What is? It's not, improve our society. How to improve our society? Because they started laughing, jogging, any kind of activities they're starting. So how to
I
improve
can.
our society, how to improve their life? Yeah. So how do you feel and what about your intention after learning English? What do you want in your society and your future, your next generation? What would you like?
Uh, could you come again? What did you say?
After learning English, what would you like uh, for your society and your next generation?
Okay. To be honest with you, what I have planned, as though I'm not good at this language, but still my motive is to enlighten students, those who are not able to, not only students, but other
Mhm.
people who want to learn this language, but they don't have a guider like to whom they can guide, right? Who can make them understand how they can learn this language. To be honest, I encourage my friends. Recently, one girl, she became my friend, and she was saying that, Didi, I want to learn this language. And I told her, you can learn this language provided you must be willing, right? If you have a willpower, if you are really serious towards learning, so that then you can learn this language. If you want to learn this language but you don't have any priority, you are not just putting your time, you have not a proper schedule to learn this language, so I don't think so you learn. For that you have to consume content. So I force her to watch a small sentences in English, right? You cannot learn only from me. There are so many YouTube channels where you can learn small sentences in English. If you don't understand in first time, you can write down on your notebook, then mug it up, because initially you are very beginner, right? You don't understand. So if you mug up, it's okay. Try to repeat those sentences again and again unless they just fix in your mind, because I did the same thing. Right. So secondly, I just want to teach students who want to eagerly learn this language, and I want to join spoken institute where I can impart my knowledge. I can guide student how they can learn English, how they can also be good at this, how can they improve their vocabulary. So I try to teach student when I was studying, when I was teaching in government school as a doctorate teacher. That time I gave like spoken classes for 5 to 6 students, and those classes were reasonable, and they didn't complain that you are like charging us 500 rupees, 700 rupees. I charged them only 200 rupees. Why? Because my main purpose was to make them speak in English, right? My main purpose was so that, because I personally experienced being a like student who is from Punjabi medium is very difficult. And if you also join any institute, I'm not just blaming any institute, but in institute as so they teach practically. Sorry, they teach theoretically, right? They focus on more grammatical. They focus on grammar. I think instead of focusing on grammar, they teach us how we can communicate situational English. I think grammar, no one is going to ask you, is MR, what are these, where you use them. If you don't know using in a structure, using in a conversation, there's no use of learning grammar unless you are not able to speak properly. So
Yeah, absolutely.
I will do, I will teach students not only focusing grammar, I will teach them with the situational. Like suppose if this situation arise, how you can learn sentences, how can you describe this structure, how can you describe this situation. So in this way I'll teach. I encourage people who are learning this language. I never demotivate anybody, because now in our society what generally people do when when someone is trying to learn this language, so in Hindi we say ज्यादा अंग्रेजी की मास्टर या मास्टरनी मत बनो, मुझे पता है
Yeah,
कि तुम्हें अंग्रेजी. So generally we get these words from the people, though they just don't want to learn this language. It's okay, but they also stop others people to learn this. But
yeah,
ये
absolutely.
अंग्रेजी गए पर अंग्रेजी छोड़ गए, तुम क्यों लोग अंग्रेजी सीख रहे हो. So I just I got so many taunt like this from my family, to be honest. When I started learning this language, my mother, not my mother, my brother generally, he said, अंग्रेजी की मास्टर नहीं मत बनो, ठीक है मुझे पता है तुम्हें अंग्रेजी आती है. So just keep it yourself, okay? Don't teach us. हमें नहीं सीखनी तुम्हारी अंग्रेजी.
Absolutely.
I said it's okay. Do let me know if I am learning. I'm learning for myself, right? I'm not saying you teach me. You are not giving me anything. Me, I'm making my efforts. I'm making time. I am interested. That's why I'm learning. If you don't have interest, it's okay. You don't learn. I'm learning because I love it. It's my passion. So I always encourage people whosoever learning this language and want to one thing. I just want to say one thing for the people in our society. Don't affect with people's word what they are saying to you, because uh, people always say those people who are not able to like learn themselves, but they criticize as well others. They want to
Mm.
stop, they don't want to let them grow. So don't be affected with people's
I
words,
start
right?
criticizing.
Be impervious. If you are doing anything, be impervious. Don't get affected with the people. And it is not our responsibility to change, right? To force people to learn this language. If they have an interest, they will automatically follow. They will automatically learn this language for their own benefit. They are not learning for anyone other benefit. They are learning for own benefit to add something in your life, in their life, right? So come to your point, what I want to in a society as I'm learning this language. So definitely I will teach students. I will teach with wholeheartedly. I will not teaching the theoretically, I will teach them practically, because if you teach them practically with raising some situation. So suppose I have a bottle, right? And if I describe in English the whole scenario of this book, like there is a lake, I am just turning, so in this way they will understand instead of just saying in a Hindi, or
It's
instead
called
of
name it
just
situational English.
yeah. So teach them practically, acquiring, like you have to arise some situation in our like institute, in front of the children. You have to bring some like situation where you can teach them situational English with the practical. I think mostly institute, they have understand. I have seen so many institute has a persona institute on YouTube. The teacher, he is doing a remarkable job. He is teaching students practically. He takes them
Yeah,
out.
you're right.
So yeah, some
But
teachers,
one thing is,
yes sir.
okay, one thing is, I want to add one thing. You have to understand that we are not born in, high-fi family. We are not born in Shah Rukh Khan and Amitabh Bachchan family, because they are getting environment. Main thing is we have been listening this sound from our school time and our college time because we didn't practice. That's why we are so late speak to this particular language. Main thing is have to passion and have to dedication and have to management. It's very important our daily life, because to learn English nowadays it's a very easy process, because you have Wi-Fi, you have network, you have a smartphone, you can join, you can teach, you can practice anytime, anywhere. Main thing is have to management time, have to your dedication, and I want to add one thing. Uh, when I started my English journey, I didn't get such kind of opportunity, and I didn't get partner to speak. I didn't get online or offline class to learn English. So I think nowadays, next nowadays most of the people students saying that so many grammatical rules have to understand, so many vocabs and passive voice. It's very important. According to me, this kind of rules we know very well: present tense, past tense, future tense, because I want to know those people that grammatical rules. It's
Actually, I'm running out of my phone's battery. So, could you summarize your idea in nutshell so that we could wind up this conversation?
okay, okay, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It's been running 30 minutes. Okay, we should want to end up this session. Thank you so much. I'm very happy to connect you, and it was good conversation with you. Thank you so much. Uh, when you will get free time, please you can call me, SMS me, and I will talk. Yeah, thank you so much. It was good conversation with you, Nishu.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir, for joining my session. It was such a beautiful
Thank
conversation,
you,
and have a great
thank you. Yeah, it was good conversation with you. Thank you so much.